Hello! Today we are going to do some Mythbuster style activities. Okay? This is like the third or the fourth video like this that I've done in the past. Pretty much when people come into chat and they're either spitting out garbage, BS, random weird things, factual stuff that's kind of weird and out there, I write it down. I write it down as things to test, things to check, so they end up making it into these videos. Sometimes. Sometimes we just do it in stream and get it out of the way. But today we're going to cover some Affliction rumors, some Electrified floors, some reload, crit damage caps, smashers and wall spikes, and gadget buffing. So, if you want to see the other Myth and Rumor, Mythbuster style videos, I'll have links down below. There's some pretty good stuff in there. Some things maybe you guys don't even know that aren't really talked about, such as like children and wooden floor spikes. If you're brand new, dude, you should totally check them out. There's some cool tips in there. So, let's get into it. So this rumor is that electrified floors will proc the damage to afflicted. Okay? So, what that means is I have this rifle, the Founder's Raptor, that causes affliction, and then it does 30% damage to afflicted targets. The theory is that I'm going to get that 30% to a target that's standing on electrified floors. So the base damage of this Raptor is going to be 42. No, that's DPS. My bad. Stand by. Almost ran off the cliff. 5871. So 5872. Okay? 5872.
Storm freaks.
5871. Hit him again. Now it's at 70. It's a 30% increase. Okay? So I can't shoot him while he's frozen because he's afflicted. Wait for him to not be afflicted. Now if I hit him for 5871 while he's on electrified floors, it doesn't work. Now if I hit him for 70 plus, obviously if it's a crit doesn't count. It'll still be a bigger crit, but boom. There's a crit. Now we gotta wait. Come on, get off of there. Get off of there. Get off of there. 70. What? 70. It works. Hold on, come back over here. Over here, buddy. 5871. If he's afflicted. 7086. If he's afflicted. Okay. It's gonna be 7086 when he gets on here. 7086. Counts as affliction, my friends. Okay, so this one has to do with electrified floors.
Here they shamble.
Supposedly, if you put a pyramid on top, you can double up on your electrified floors damage. So our electrified floors. Where do we want to put this? Let's just slap it over here.
Hey, our fort's getting beat up.
It does, what is that, 980? 880. 880. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll slap these down here. Okay. Come here, buddy. It's not ticking any faster than it normally would. We're still hitting for 880. Let's see if we can walk him down. If we can get him close in here so he's technically on both. Come here, buddy. No. Still just gets hit by one. Okay, so that is inaccurate. Busted, per se. You cannot double up on your electrified floors by putting pyramids on. Even if you walk them down here, doesn't count. Alright, so this myth is the fact that if you have mag size on a shotgun, it doesn't increase your reload time. So I have a power level 34 Nightclaw, power level 20 Nightclaw. Difference being, the 34 has a 50% increased mag size, and then the level 1 doesn't have anything because I haven't leveled it up. Looking at it, 9 shells, 6 shells. That So even after further review, you can go in here and check your menu numbers. And even the Nightclaw with the magazine, sure enough, says 4.2 reload time. Standard one, 4.2 reload time. But you can never really trust the in-game menus, now can you, half the time, so. But, in fact, your reload time is the same with extended mags. Okay, so this rumor is that the game actually stealth nerfs your crit damage in mission, okay? So the rumor is you can't go above 300% crit damage. That might seem high to some of you guys, but you can go above it. So if we look at my obliterator that I have right here, I'm actually at 415% crit damage. If you're curious on how I did that, I've got double crit damage perks at 135 each. And I'm also running Ted Shot Jess in my support for another 70% crit damage. So we're at 415. If we look at the stats on this bad boy, it's going to hit for a standard damage of 47,530. If the 415% crit damage is actually going to allow me to hit that, it's going to be 244,000 damage. If it caps at 300, it's going to be around 190,000 damage. So we're looking for 244. If it's 190 on a crit, then there's a stealth cap. Stealth cap.
You, big guy. Respect the architecture.
244 crit right there. Right off the bat. That's nice. 244. 244. Why am I critting? I have no crit chance on this thing. There we go. 47.
I feel accomplished.
244 crit. 244 crit. There is absolutely no stealth nerf or cap on your crit damage. Okay, so this one's a little weird to me. If it's true, it's going to be awesome. Supposedly, I've been told that if you put wall spikes on a wall, oh, come on. Okay, well, before I was rudely interrupted by the survivor, if you put wall spikes onto a wall, the smasher cannot break it. So we're going to use It's a fire smasher. We're gonna use wood. Just gonna melt right through it, right? There. Easiest wall for it to break. That's its strong point. It does double damage to wood. We're gonna slap that on there. We're gonna see if it breaks. Alright, buddy, come here.
Look out.
Oh,
Fort's under attack.
he goes through it. He goes through it. All right, let's do this. You go down there, think of what you've done. All right, new idea. So clearly, it doesn't just make the wall immune to chargers, okay? So that clearly is not a good rumor. But now what I'm curious is if it reduces the damage that the smasher does while charging. So here's the highest health piece of wall I can make.
Smash it!
So we're gonna bring him over here. Can't remember if elementals do more structures or not. I can't remember. Come here, buddy. He didn't hit it? What? Come on, bud. This way. Let's try this again. There we go.
Attack?
Okay, so it knocks it down to 2688. Okay? 2688.
Oh!
From 56. 2688 from 56. Let's get this leveled up. 2688. Hey, you stop that! Okay. 2688. Doesn't do anything different.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Doesn't do anything different. I also want to show really quick my I've got healing over time effect on mine. I don't have increased wall, so. Alright, so this rumor is that your gadgets, specifically the turret, can be affected by support bonuses such as Shuriken Master for 20% ability and or Reclaimer with the 20% energy. I think the idea came mainly from Reclaimer, since when turrets got changed to energy, people were like, oh, you can get an energy buff with Reclaimer. So just to show you, I'm not running either of them in my squad support bonus right now. These guys are 76. We'll make sure that stays consistent. Can't see that damage number. 5667, is that what I'm seeing? 5667. 5667. Alright, so now we're running Shuriken Master for 20% ability. $7,200. 7220. Well. Okay, now I'm running Reclaimer. I honestly didn't think ability damage was going to work. This is energy damage. 54. 57. 57, 40. Interesting. Interesting. So, ability damage. Ability damage. Well, okay.
Husks!
Shuriken Master will buff your turret. Reclaimer will not. Crazy. Crazy. So there you have it. We covered a lot of cool things. I was super shocked to see that Shuriken Master affected the turrets and Reclaimer really didn't. The rumor came out mainly because when the turret went to energy damage, everybody was talking about how Reclaimer would buff your turrets, but I never really sat down and looked at it. I just assumed it kind of already did. So it was interesting to see that it doesn't. The wall spikes I thought was going to be kind of a new hidden gem because nobody uses wall spikes, right? So I was like, oh, can you imagine the developers that sit back at their round table meetings and like, what can we do this week that nobody uses that we'll see how long it takes them to figure out? I'm like, that's what I would do if I was a developer. I'd wait to see what people aren't using and I would secretly do something cool with it and slide it into the game. So that was... I knew it wasn't going to work. There's no way it was going to work. But that would have been cool. It would have been funny. People were like, why are you putting that up? I'm like, just wait. Just wait. But that's cool. So, anyways, there'll be links in the description below to other Mythbuster videos. And if you've got anything you'd like to see or rumors that maybe you've heard, a lot of people make a lot of stupid stuff up just to see me try to test it. But if it's legit and it sounds semi-legit, we'll test it. I'll test it. It might end up in a video. It might happen on stream. If you want to swing by the stream, I'm live pretty much every night from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's West Coast United States. Over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi. Yeah. Myths, rumors, theories, crafting, testing. We do things. We do things. Anyways, on that, I'm out. Bye-bye now.